Special tribute to a very special woman, our very own Sue Simmons. 32 wonderful years filled with memories.
Live from Studio 3C in Rockefeller Center, this is News 4 New York.
Good evening. Slamming the NYPD. Tonight, outrage over the shooting death of an unarmed woman in Brooklyn has a community on edge.
An angry crowd.
Hi, Sue. Sorry to hear you leaving the anchor desk at WNBC. I watch you every night on the East Coast feed. We wish you the very best, and you'll be missed. God bless you.
When you talk about famous, iconic couples, there's Liz and Dick, there's Bogey and Bacall, Fred and Ginger, Heidi and Spencer, Kim and Kanye West, and of course, Chuck and Sue. I pass this picture every day. It hangs outside our Studio 6B, which was Sue's home from 1980 until they left a year before we moved in. I still feel her good vibes here, and I'm going to miss her voice. I'm going to miss her face. I'm going to miss seeing her in the elevators. You were always nice to me. I love you, Sue Simmons. Bye, Sue. We love you.
Hey, Sue, it's Terry Collins. Sue, what's going on? It's David Wright.
This is Doc Gaten. Hi, Sue. Mark Messier, the New York Rangers.
Hey, Sue, this is Tom Coughlin, Giants coach.
Sue, this is Derek Jeter here.
Well, Sue, we're here in the Mets booth. Gary, Keith, and Ron.
I have very fond memories of you, watching you on TV, and of course I have been in the studio during Live at 5. Network News will never be the same. We'll miss you a lot.
I just want to say thank you very much for being a part of New York all these years. Wish you nothing but the best. It's been a privilege to watch.
I want to congratulate you. What a magnificent run.
I've always been a big fan, and I wish you all the best in the future.
It's been great knowing you over the years, and look forward to seeing you real soon. We'll catch a game.
Just wanted to take a second to wish you all the best, and always understand there's a place next to me on the bench when you're ready to manage. We appreciate your support throughout the years, and thanks for always being there for us.
Some nice words to Sue Simmons, whose elegance and excellence will not soon be forgotten. 32 years, 32 roses. I love you, dear.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you. They're beautiful. They're beautiful. Thank you.
Now,
the moment's nice.
Yes, our tributes are going to continue in a moment, but before we take a break, we do want to show you a little something that happened at Citi Field tonight, Sue. A little surprise. Take a look. The scoreboard. There you are. Thank you to News 4 New York, Sue Simmons, for an incredible 3 decades.
Very nice. Very nice.
Thanks. We'll be right back.
Oh, there it is.
Well, it's official. The mayor proclaimed this Sue Simmons Day, recognizing this fabulous woman's place in New York television history. It's wonderful. Actually, we don't have time to read the entire thing, but when you do, you will love it. You will love it. You know, tonight we've been sharing comments of some of Sue's many admirers, and there is another one here from across the hall in Studio 3B.
Hey, Sue, I'm now old enough to hear nice people come up to me and say, I grew up watching you, and I'm always taken aback to hear it. But in this case, Sue, I grew up watching you over on the Jersey Shore within sight of the Verrazano Bridge and the Twin Towers. May they all rest in peace. We were a Channel 4 family, a Live at 5 family, a Chuck and Sue family, and now I have a family of my own, and we're the same way, and you're a part of it. I remember the night you broke in with the bulletin from Ford's Theater. Sue, I'm kidding there, but you are a part of the firmament of New York television. As your friend, I will miss you. As your co-worker, I will miss you. And for many years, I've proudly been able to say, I work with Sue Simmons.
Okay, are we going to break soon?
We'll be right back.
Okay.
There's one lesson that life keeps teaching us, that nothing lasts forever. And we've come to one of those teaching moments. For the last 3 decades, it's been my privilege to share the anchor desk with this very special woman. Funny, unpredictable, dangerous, and always there when you and I needed her, covering the news that shaped our lives. For 32 and a half years at 11 o'clock on NBC4, it's been Chuck and Sue. But that's as close as we're going to get to forever. Tonight is Sue's final night. And it's fitting that we devote the rest of this newscast to looking back at this extraordinary career of a broadcasting legend.
Tonight, I gain a partner on the late edition of News Center 4, Sue Simmons.
This may have been her introduction to the New York audience, but Sue was no newcomer to the city. She was born in Greenwich Village to Dorothy and John Simmons, her father a well-known bass player. Years later, she went from secretary to announcing school to the minor leagues.
Good evening, I'm Sue Simmons.
In 1976, she joined the NBC family at WRC in Washington. And then...
This is News Center 4.
Veto by the Soviet Union in the UN. Good evening, I'm Sue Simmons.
From the beginning, we knew this native New Yorker was not going to be your run-of-the-mill anchor. It wasn't long before the bosses realized they had a unique talent on their hands. Live at 5 was born.
From News 4 New York, this is Live at 5 with
Sue's co-anchor, Jack Cafferty.
And after I'd been here a couple of years, Sue and I wound up on the cover of New York Magazine with a story titled Live at 5, the hottest show on television. And it was. And she was the reason.
I do that every day.
Never been in it.
Everyone who was anyone wanted to be on Live at 5.
So glad I'm on the highest rated pre-news show in New York City.
Stars before they were superstars, mayors, senators, even a president. It was a dream come true for this daughter of a jazz musician.
We do all know each other in this business. That's what's so wonderful.
Lena Horne was always my hero. When she came in, it was royalty arriving as far as I was concerned. I don't remember one word of the interview because, you know, when you're nervous, you can't think straight. But I understand that when she left, she yelled into the makeup room and said, "Hey, that Sue Simmons is fun. I'd like to hang out with her." Well, could it get any better?
The people who came on this program to have fun primarily with Sue Simmons and Jack Cafferty was legend. Orson Welles was on Live at 5, for gosh sake. It was in no small part a tribute to what Sue Simmons does on the air.
How do you feel about all of this?
Well, Sue, I'll tell you, it feels pretty good.
You cannot possibly be on all the time.
I don't know what I am. I mean, some people say I'm a blues singer, jazz singer,
I'd
gospel.
say you are a singer,
right.
Period.
We owned this big town for a number of years.
Wherever there's an opportunity to do something a little differently, we shoot for that.
Live at 5 is a presentation of WNBC-TV New York. I'm Don Pardo.
Matt Lauer joined Sue at the Live at 5 anchor desk in the mid-90s.
She brought a sense of unpredictability and emotion and sincerity and just raw humor to the surroundings.
The ads do not target specific shows, but sound the theme, Take the Trash Out of Talk Television. They begin airing on Friday. Lead poisoning will be the focus of a New York City Council hearing tomorrow.
In 30 years in this business, I have completely lost it in terms of hysterical laughter.
Blanketed by nearly a foot of fresh snow.
And one time happened with Sue on Live at 5, and I just lost it, which made her lose it.
And they had to slow it down on the way to work today.
I'm sorry, we're still a little tickled about that trash talk red dress number. In our news.
Okay.
All right. In our news from around the region. Maybe we ought to go to a break. Let's go to a break. This is terrible. We're not going to go to a break, thanks.
It seemed like it was 6 hours long to me. Time stood still.
You get one of those laughing jags, and you can't get off. It's kind of like doing a newscast next to an alligator. You never know when it's going to attack. It sits there, and then suddenly...
First, call her Madam Secretary.
Sue had many co-anchors throughout the years, but from the beginning, she and I were a team.
Chuck Scarborough, Sue Simmons.
We are just hours away from
Covering events like the Winter Olympics, that dreadful Tuesday in 2001,
We're live at Ground Zero.
and its commemoration every year after. Hurricanes from the 80s to just last year.
As I said a moment ago, I'm Chuck Scarborough. I still am, yes.
And
you're still Sue Simmons.
That's right.
Yes.
And of course, there were those groundhog imitations. Sue knew how to have fun and always loved saying things off camera for shock value. Off camera, except for that one night when she thought a live promo was a rehearsal.
We need to acknowledge an unfortunate mistake that I made. And
It was the gaffe heard round the world.
The f are you doing?
It generated controversy and a contrite apology.
I'm truly sorry. It was a mistake on my part, and I sincerely apologize.
Sue Simmons has been loved and admired by her colleagues and her audience for over 3 decades.
And thanks for the memory.
2 words jump out, and they are heart and class.
I, along with the rest of New York City, will miss you.
Sue Simmons is probably going to go down when they do write the history of New York local television. Will go down as one of the greatest anchors in television history.
You did very well tonight.
Thank you.
Good to have you.
I'm so nervous I couldn't eat.
I see that. That's our news for this evening. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you tomorrow.
And thank you so much.
Shut the front door.
Almost got you, didn't you?
I thought you were going to cry. You know?
I have been crying for 2 weeks. You know.
We all have. It's been such a privilege and such an honor to work with you for all these years. And I can't believe we're down to the last, like, 30 seconds together here on this broadcast after 32 and a half years.
I can't believe it either. This week I was thinking, somebody's made a mistake,
Yeah.
you know.
Well,
but, you know, everything comes to an end at some point, and you know, and this is it for me here at this station. I hope to be employed elsewhere at some point, even if it's maybe just once a week.
Well,
but this is the best.
Okay, we've
This
got
has
to go.
been the best. We got to go.
Good luck.
Oh well.
Say goodbye for the last time.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.